they used to run me away. And now they look at me like, how the hell am I the star of the place? Yeah, they used to look at me and but now they look at me and wave now. They say that I'ma go for it, I go for it, I so want it, I so want all now.
We're here today again, Friday, 1st of the month. I got my people there with me. Introduce yourself, Big Cuzzy.
Boy, it's your boy Lino LeQuent, folks. You already know what it is in the building. What up?
Cuzzo.
Yeah, it's your boy Quest every time, you know, we're dep on.
Yo.
Danny Ras Worldwide, you don't know. Bless up, people.
Cool. Boy, some news went on today. Well, not today, but this week, boy. Big R. Kelly convicted.
Yeah.
9 counts. So the question is, do we cancel him?
Ain't he reconvicted?
I doubt it, man.
He was already in jail, wasn't he?
Yeah, but he got guilty on his charge.
That's my point. So reconvicted, he was already. He's already,
But he weren't convicted. He was just on remand, so there was no conviction.
Nah, he was convicted for the first trial. This is a retrial on the next.
Was it a retrial?
Yeah. It's a whole different thing.
Oh,
With
so
it.
you're following.
Well,
So you're a proper
my
fan.
baby mother updates me. I get the updates.
So you're a proper fan.
I get the updates.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying...
You get the pings on your phone.
Updates from the missus.
So
you know the thing.
what I'm saying, you can't take away...
By the way, this is Def Jam today, Carl. My man's here, Mr. Def Jam Comedy. So everyone be ready, yeah? All right.
What I'm saying is he's a legend, innit? We can't take that away from him.
100.
Legendary paedophile.
Do we cancel him, though?
Boy,
As a culture, do we cancel him?
Most of the industry.
No, you can't do that,
because
man.
He's written a lot of songs for other people as well, isn't it?
There you go.
Yeah.
Can you listen to their songs?
Yeah.
this is what I was just about to say. You see, in this day and age right now, you see the people that we're already listening to when we go to the clubs, when we're driving in our cars on Capitol and everything, they're all pagans. They're peak. Like, R. Kelly's been from when we was this high. He said, I believe I can fly. And these tunes that are just stuck in us anyway. So if I'm not going to play that tune when it comes on YouTube, I'm going to skip it. No, I probably wouldn't do that. I'll play with them legendary tunes. But right now, I can't rate him.
Would you play My Mind's Telling Me No?
Oh, for Christ's sakes.
And
And age ain't nothing but a number.
Yeah.
And all of
that's
that
what I'm
shit
saying.
from a
Do you know what? Them
shit.
kind of tunes there, though, I think those are different for me because those
Bump
from the
and grind and all
document.
them funny tunes.
Yeah,
there.
because
Nah,
from
for
the
real.
documentary, from
It's
what
been funny
man
from
was
days.
hearing, like man was fully beating things while recording the tunes. So I feel like there's a bit of a connection with certain songs. You get me? So what song was it? Was it Seems Like You're Ready? He must have had the 15-year-old. Have you seen the documentary? One of the tunes he recorded, family.
While he was, because that piss thing was in a studio. When he pissed on the girl, it was in a studio, apparently, no?
I don't know about
So
it.
it probably was recording a tune, but you'd
What-
be surprised. I probably
What I'm saying is, yeah,
Russ has got the archives in there.
what I'm saying, yeah,
Act 1, Scene 2.
on a serious note, right? On a serious note, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like, obviously, social media is here now, so this cancel culture is in. But people knew he was with Aaliyah from long time, and everyone was still making him go number one. Like, do you understand what I mean?
already
So,
knew
suited.
yeah,
You already knew this.
yeah. So all of a sudden now, not trying to say I'm condoning what he done, like bonfire, but.
people.
Like we're going too far now. Like
But
Gary
are
Glitter
people
is
really-
still getting.
Exactly. Are people really cancelling though? Are they just saying that we're cancelling for 2-3 weeks when it's all in the hype, and in the next few weeks they're still playing it at their house? They're still playing it.
That's
in their
what I'm
car.
saying.
I'm not gonna lie.
You
If
get
an
me?
R. Kelly tune comes on, I'll bang it. I'll bang the tune. You get me? I'll let the tune like obviously run. You get me? But I think there's certain songs, as I said, that have a bit of. For me, I'll be honest with you. Obviously, I'm a singer-songwriter, so a lot of my foundational kind of building and inspiration came from that era. You know what I mean? The H Towns, the R. Kelly's, 100%.
He's worse. You want to see these man? Yeah.
So musically,
He's worse.
I'll be honest with you. I ain't trying to cancel it.
Kelly poster.
I'm telling you, I know.
I don't try. I know I know R. Kelly poster. Don't try, cuz.
And little Kim in the
I never,
bumblebee
I
suit.
never.
The 12th play album, you did.
You know what? To be honest with you,
LP.
he is a legend. You can't like go against that. Do you know what I mean? I wasn't like the biggest fan of him though, but I will play some of his songs. Like, do you understand what I'm trying to say? But I think like this cancel culture, it's like they pick and choose when.
That's my point.
Yeah,
it's
do you know what I
it's
mean?
funny. So R. Kelly ain't done nothing. Think about what I'm saying. He ain't done nothing that all these executives, all these people in power with the actors, the
Popes,
Me Too movement,
popes.
were all they're doing. They're all doing the same
Like
thing.
popes and the people
And
in the
what R.
world know
Kelly-
it.
What makes it worse for R. Kelly is he's doing it and he's black. But the thing is, were most of them black girls?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why
think
they
so.
didn't really give a damn in the first place.
Do you realise what's going on at the moment, though? The main thing what he's been charged for is because of the Aaliyah thing. That was the main thing.
That was the
they
main
said.
thing,
That
I
was the
heard
main
that.
Oh, is it?
thing. The marriage of because it was a
I
coercing
didn't
thing.
know
'Cause he's been charged for racketeering. So one of the main things they're saying is that he's
Hold on. Raise your glasses, Carras is the plug.
Raise it.
You bring this guy in, he's the
been charged for
professor.
racketeering. So what it is right now they're saying that you coerce people for a whole thing to make money. That's what racketeering is. You've been ginneling people from back in the day to make money on an organization. Aaliyah was one of them. Marriage of Aaliyah. He bought the person that married them. He paid him a little change. And gave them a
Forged,
fake
right? Forged?
and forged a certificate. Gave him an 18-year-old, said that the girl was 18 and done it in a local hotel or something quickly.
Man knew what he was
Like,
doing,
But
innit?
Exactly.
all
He
his-
knew what he
all
was
his
doing.
Friends and all the other celebrities knew what he
And
was
so
doing.
did the managers, and so did the people that
managers.
are above him. This is the thing.
Yeah, but it's not unheard of,
He
obviously.
even threw his brother under the bus when he said it was his brother in the
Yeah,
video.
that was. You know what though? On a serious tip though, didn't it ring to you like all these men who are like kind of obviously talking the story and that in the documentary? They were obviously they knew about the thing.
He bought off the girl's parents.
Yeah, but hear what I'm saying,
If
Russ.
they're
I'm
not
saying,
vexed,
yeah, I hear that, but
yeah.
I'm saying, don't you think that they deserve a pen? Like they deserve to pay a price as well,
Even the
though?
parents,
Because they knew the way
the
they were even.
parents got bought off. So to me, that's the end of story. Your daughter was
parents barely got
15.
bought
You know she's 15.
Everyone
That's
should
just
everyone should
bullshit
pay for this,
you.
man, because it's there's you can't yeah it's
They should be held accountable. you said.
100%.
Yeah, I
Everyone
agree,
should
I
be held
agree, I
accountable.
agree.
The documentary where the dad and the mum are outside, they're like, come out.
That's
Listen,
bullshit.
you can work in a shop. You don't have to be a
This guy's got
gangster.
lyrics in it. He's
You
watched
can
a
be
whole
you can
documentary
be a
trying to give
postman.
everyone else the I
You
haven't
can
watched
be a
that
postman.
documentary.
Them times got the notes under his hat, you know. You
Alright,
can be a postman.
Line the jokes. Let's line the jokes. Let's get
Now the
serious.
jokes have to flow, man. The jokes
You
have
can be
to
a
flow.
postman. You can be anything. You don't have to be gangster.
Hmm.
But if you know your youth is in somewhere, you're going there and you're killing something to get your youth out. Facts.
Facts.
No, 15 million ain't stopping you nothing, fam. All
Facts.
their
I'm
parents
saying
was on some joke
they
thing.
knew.
My
Nothing,
daughter was
They were doing.
backstage.
Everyone
and
should
I
pay.
wasn't sure. Shut up, man. You're a
Everyone
fire.
should pay.
You sold your daughter for a little one artist that day, and then you change your mind after and realize,
Yeah, it's
hold
What
on.
I'm saying,
Allow
yeah,
it, bro.
this is mad. This is what I can't get over. Like, you're R. Kelly. Like, you can get any girl you want. You're rich. Like, you've done it. What the fuck are you doing with young teens, bro?
What do you mean you don't understand? Because
See,
you're not a
see?
paedophile. The people, all of them people do that, bro. They go for little kids. The ones that we're talking about, some guys only look for 5-year-olds, bro. What are you talking about? They're big men that can go down there. I know a guy in Stamford who I'm not going to call no names. He forget bun out anyway, but I'm not bunning them out. I'm not doing that. It's not my
that's
job.
a name and shame.
A boy named Elliot from Stamford Hill, Peak.
Raw.
Yeah?
Raw.
Like, you get me?
Hey, let him
No,
check
straight.
you out.
No, it's facts though. It's facts. No, it's facts though. He's right. The man I forget name and shame. He could be around someone else's
Cool.
daughter.
Cool,
Yeah?
cool.
Word.
Them man have got money. Them man have got about 5 cars parked outside his house on a normal day that he owns. Got logbook for. Motorbikes, everything. I know if you went up to Shoreditch on your motorbike, you could get any Jersey just throwing herself at you and you could just have a good night. Instead, you're going outside kids' schools and taking down your trousers.
Yeah.
Back to what you said about you don't understand. You'll never be able to understand these people. They're sick. They don't want that big woman or the girl that they like from their estate and all of that. They want something they can't have a lot of the time. Some of them have just got obsessions with sick things, but we can't.
Yeah,
understand
the
their
thing is though,
sicknesses.
Ras, and I'm not excusing R. Kelly because
I'm not
I don't
excusing
think
none of them.
necessarily this is the situation with him, but a lot of them are ill as well, cuz.
That's what I mean.
So there is an
It's a
actual
sickness, we can't
illness, you know what I
understand
mean?
it.
And a
That's
lot of
my
them
point.
lock
We can't-
themselves
we
away.
can't try
So
and comprehend
yeah,
it.
so but I think a lot of it, obviously, there's this. I don't know. Like I've heard a lot of people recently talking about this whole thing, and it seems like the general consensus is that the older you get as a man, is the more you become impressed with the younger species. You get me? The younger female.
That's what the
species,
book
you
says.
get me?
Warrior
So
of the
What the-
superior man talks about that, but it says you mustn't. There's a way of embracing it, and a way of not
The mic, my
violating,
brother.
not violating your rights and your relationships and things like that. There's a way of embracing younger females around you on a daily basis.
Because it can be distasteful, you get me?
No, but that's a natural thing for a man to enjoy the energy that comes from a younger woman. When your woman gets older and she's not doing the same thing when you was 19. So a woman that is doing that, and even on the road, at your workplace or anything, is going to have that effect on you. However, it's what you do with that. Whether you just embrace it and just say, oh, that's a nice friend, oh, I love your energy, it's blessed. Or you go and sleep with it. And that's where the man don't need to make that. You got to embrace energies from other people. You need these energies. When the more you get older, you're going to want that. And if you embrace the energy from a younger person, you might not cheat, but you're just embracing it. You're not going to cheat on your woman.
Right,
yeah, I'm not talking about all the cheating and that. I'm just talking about.
No, it links into it though.
I hear that.
Cause we're old, like, not old men, but we're grown ass men. Yeah. What the fuck kind of conversation or mind stimulants that you're going to get from a fucking young team?
They don't want that, and some of them are young.
That's
in their mind
mental.
anyway.
That's not what you're going to get. That's the point. So you get what you can from them. Sometimes it's just the radiance of when they walk in the room. No, this is what the book. You don't need to read that book. I promise you, Jono. It's just when a woman walks in the room, sometimes it's like, oh, fucking hell. And that's what it is. Just embrace that. You don't have to say, oh, I might get with her tonight. It's just, oh my God, she looks lovely. And look the other way.
I'm not disputing that. I'm not disputing that. What I was saying is that there is a testimony of men in power and men who are not in power, who have overstepped the mark and got into relationships with younger women.
Yeah,
I'm not talking about
younger women or young women of age.
Younger girls, younger women. Elvis Presley.
Oh, big
Fuck,
facts.
Like it's been a thing where we overstep the mark and have a younger girl in a relationship with an older man. Yeah. So I'm just saying, like,
why is Elvis a legend?
What is it about the man that wants this? Because I personally, I can never see myself in that space being 40 and dating someone who's 18.
A 15-year-old. And
that just sounds mad to me.
Why is it with our black community, and as I said, I'm not defending R. Kelly, but we aim to terrorize each other. As you said, Elvis, no one ain't said fuck all about him. Didn't Woody Allen marry his daughter? Like that he adopted or something like that. His daughter-in-law or something like that. And she was a young thing. Like, do you understand what I mean?
You're right.
Like, what do you mean a young thing?
Underage,
and his daughter-in-law anyway, so it's peak. It's incest as well.
And what's the other guy, man? That he got locked down. The movie producer. What? And he's in there. Weinstein as well. Why don't we cancel all the movies that he's produced?
They're not talking about that, are they?
Why don't we cancel all the movies he produced? Because no one will have hardly any movies to watch.
But you care more about things that are connected to you. That's a fact in life, though.
Yeah.
Because if someone on road says something to you, it's one thing. If your baby mother says it to you, it's a different thing. So the people that are closer to you can have more of an effect. So I think that might be with the R. Kelly thing. Them Gary Glitters and all these things, like, is it? He's peak. Yeah,
we take pleasure.
But when there's someone that we've been listening to for our whole lives and you actually rate and then you hear that, it's just like a bit of a disheartening thing. That's what it is. We don't have that much admiration for Weinstein and all that. Like, I don't even know who the
It's more than disheartening though, because people are talking
cancer. That's connected to me and I've been listening to from this age, it has an effect. So that's why we're going to respond and speak on that, to be honest.
I feel like it's more than disheartening though, because it's like we're cancelling, do you know what I mean? It's like we've got this, it's almost, I'm not saying we take pleasure in seeing the downfall, even though we do in certain respects as a culture sometimes, but I feel like in this situation, it's more, there is a bit of pity, you give me, but there's this whole talk of cancelling, man, you get me? And really and truly, after reading the 4 agreements and all of that, bro, I'll be honest with you, man is never going to pay for a mistake more than once, ever again. If I make a mistake and I've done something wrong,
own it and move on.
I may be the victim for that moment, but I will leave that there and hopefully not necessarily return back to that. Do you know what I mean?
Mistake?
Now, the payment, I don't know what the payment is.
No, paid for that mistake.
I don't know.
R. Kelly, do you think he's
it could be,
for his mistake?
No, because he's got to go to prison. If he's done it, he's got to go to prison. That could be the payment. Or is cancelling him the payment? I don't know. That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying, we just have this constant bombardment of feeling like, we take pleasure in seeing the fool sometimes, you know what I mean? And that's why we've gone to that extreme. Why don't they go to the extreme with the Weinsteins? Or you give me
Gary Glitter's gone to a fucking other country
Where
what
it's-
them, so he can
where
touch
it's not-
the young
where
things.
it's not.
It's all mad.
Nah,
not
we're black is the
illegal,
answer
but
to that.
it's-
We're black. We do everything more than everyone else, bro. We're black. We run faster. We eat food. We do everything. We're louder on the bus. You hear Nigerians and Jamaicans more louder than everyone else. It's just what we do. So if there's an issue that we're going to address, we're going to address it louder than the rest of people address it, I reckon. And when we're not used to it as much, it's more in their culture. They've got rituals and people that have been doing that for the whole of their centuries of years. In our thing, it's more of a standout like Ross. We generally don't sleep with little girl. So when we see a man doing it,
It's
we're
a
going to have to say,
European
hold
thing.
up.
So.
No,
actually, no, maybe not though. I
Them
think maybe
yardies was going to school gates.
This is what happened with Hypo and Biker. So
what get real.
yeah, this is what happened with
Cause yes or no, them motherfucking yardies were going
Hypo and
outside the
Biker.
school.
This is all about that, fam. Because Hypo's basically telling them that you lot can't judge world boss for trying to sleep with a 16-year-old. If you lot, I'm not even doing it. I'm not doing it.
We're getting political
doing
up
it.
in
I'm
this
not
one,
doing it.
Wait,
but
alright.
basically, he made an accusation on someone else, and he called another name.
Yeah.
Someone that you shouldn't put in the same kind of criteria of that kind of as a comparison, and it became a big thing. Like, do you get what I mean? So it's a risky thing.
All right, hear what I'm saying to you. Like, we all know, like, we're all from the ends. Like, the yardies
You're
was
not.
outside the
Oh,
school,
go
was outside the school gates looking for the young girls, innit? Like, do you know what I'm trying to say to you? Would you class them as pedophiles or?
Of course.
Yes,
A million
but
percent.
yes,
Of
but
course.
the difference is not that there's a big difference. But I'm saying where we was younger then, it wasn't as obvious, if you know what I'm saying, because you don't really see that. You know what I'm saying? You don't really see that as now.
It was
I'm
called a
saying that's when we
sugar
was
daddy
running up
thing.
and
A
down
boops and a
with
sugar
yards
daddy.
doing that, but
It was a boops and a sugar
yeah,
daddy
you know
thing.
what I'm
And
saying?
yeah.
We don't really see that as of now. You know what I'm saying?
All right, cool. So I got a situation.
Cool,
for
spit
you,
it out, man,
yeah?
get it right.
All these lot.
I thought you said a
Man
situation.
said
I said a
Situation.
snitchation.
What I'm saying to you.
We're gonna leave the snitching alone.
What I'm saying.
Man, put you wild.
All right, let's cool. Call it. Right,
Gingerbread
you're
Got a gingerbread man in his pocket. You know?
Gingerbread. You
how?
Man said he's got a gingerbread man in his pocket.
Gingerbread man.
I'm telling you.
Your fucking.
He's a new hobby, brother. I'm telling you, yeah?
See man like that.
Kill me.
Have you got another camera? Put one on him, though.
got it.
Comedy jam as well.
Man got it
Alright,
clean.
listen. All right, so
That's funny.
you know, you
You
been
want
speak.
peace?
You been.
You want peace?
Whoa.
Of the gingerbread man, fam. Fucking no. All right, say no more. Fire. I'll leave it there. Fire.
Alright.
I don't say pause. I say fire. All right, say no more.
Ras.
Fire.
Right, let me
Fire.
Situation.
Fire.
You don't kill me, you know.
All right, cool. What I'm saying to you now, yeah, situation now. You've been talking to a girl for ages, right? She ain't letting off the thing, but you've been trying. Like, do you know what I mean? By the way, she's of age, right?
Never. I'm
She actually says, you know what? All right, come over for the, you know, not even come over for something, but you know, you open the door. She opens the door. She's in a night robe. The candles are there. It looks like she's game, but R. Kelly is playing in the background. What are you not saying? Turn it off,
I'm
or you
turning
just
it
going
up,
through
bro.
and
I'm
smashing?
turning it up. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
You smashing? You guys straight
Bruv,
to
I'm not that. I
R.
don't
Kelly?
take it that
YouTube does
personally.
that all
bro.
the
I
time.
don't, bro.
YouTube does that all
I
the
know
time.
it's wrong, but that's
Forget
his.
what
That's
YouTube
that's his
will
hell.
do
He has to
that to
face,
you.
bro.
Everyone argue. So you're answering this question.
I
first.
appreciate the music, bro. I appreciate the music. That's his hell. He has to. He has to
My
face.
mind's telling me no on your body.
Oh no, as I said, there's certain songs that have resonated with me.
I
that
don't.
I
Hey,
can't
all
connect
right,
with, you
Hennis.
know,
She
anymore.
playing.
Moonwalk out.
Wait.
What,
Hennis.
is that a peak one?
She playing.
My mind's telling me no.
Oh, because it's wrong.
body's
Yeah.
telling me
All right,
yeah.
cuz.
Oh,
All right.
it's done.
She's playing.
Oh, my God.
Age ain't nothing but a number.
Oh my God, the guy's peak. Man's called Pied Piper. Do you know what the fucking Pied Piper is?
Cuz let Quest
It's
answer.
done.
Let Quest
Do we know what the
answer.
Pied Piper?
All the signs were
He
there.
should have had a flute on the
All the
stage,
signs
bro.
were there still.
Like, it was that peak,
Cuz.
and we were just. That's why people are saying cancel right now, because we was ignorant within ourselves.
Pied Piper.
Yeah.
Cuz I
And
wanted
make
to
no
answer.
No one don't want to cancel him because everyone's wedding played. 99% of people's weddings had some R. Kelly memories.
100%.
They've
Word.
made their youths to it, fam. It's
Word.
even deeper than
Some
that. They've
people
made
were
their
born-
youths on these tunes.
You know what
Like,
I'm saying?
exactly,
So
they're
R.
born
Kelly-
on
Step,
yeah.
step,
Well,
side to
sorry,
side.
That's after, man.
Yeah, but even still, that got banged.
Quest.
For days.
She's
Not when
playing,
I'm banging the
playing,
host, anyway.
She's of age.
Yeah,
But
sorry.
she's playing.
Keep it on the down low.
keep on the down or age ain't nothing but a
That song,
number.
no, keep
Are
that
you
song.
going
No,
through?
no,
Nobody
Nobody
bust
has
them
to
in.
know.
Are you going through?
He
No,
pushed
cuz.
them. He pushed them.
You
with
know,
that
I
wouldn't
album
even be in that
first album,
position.
on
bro.
the down low.
Big folks.
Nobody has to know.
Big folks.
Yeah, see, all of them bars there.
She's opened the door. She's
It's a
looking.
lot still.
She's looking fire, bruv.
It's
You've
a
been
lot.
waiting, but she's got the you know the candle, everything. But age ain't nothing but a number's played in the background. You going through?
Age ain't nothing but a number.
Aaliyah, yeah?
Yeah,
I'll probably moonwalk out, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just changing the tune.
Big
Sometimes
rap.
you can just go Siri.
Right. Or if you don't
Siri.
know, what if Siri don't know your voice?
It don't even have to know your. They say, hey, girls, they better talk fast. Come on, why you hear this? You'll spoil them all.
Nah, you know what?
Yeah?
To be honest,
Siri,
I don't know.
skip.
What, you man really changing the track?
Nah, listen, let me tell you
Come
something.
on, be
YouTube
real.
does it all the time.
Are you changing the track, Ras?
Russ
R.
ain't
Kelly.
changing no track.
R.
Fuck
Kelly.
that. He's
For
going
R.
through.
Kelly.
Are you
Getting up.
changing the track?
I'm not
Sometimes
getting up.
It's more the for me. Sometimes it's more the music than the
What, than the sex itself?
than the words. Sometimes the music kind of hits me first. Than the
I
words.
remember I'm
yeah,
saying
exactly.
you're dying to
Like,
beat this
depends
team.
where-
So if you're taking in the lyrics at the
Because when I
time,
was listening to your tune, I knew it was a cold tune straight away. How it started. You understand what I'm trying to say? Sometimes the music will take you.
Well, I hear that.
So you're saying you're going through. You're not asking to change no music.
nah, he
nothing.
already said that. That's facts. He said he's gonna.
Give me that honey love is on.
He's going true, blood.
There's something
that's
that I
such a
want
banger
from
still.
you
Laffy Taffy.
right now.
I'm just thinking musically. I'm just saying it's a banger. Cause
So
like,
you're going
when
through.
you listen
Yes,
to
I
it
would.
now
Do you know
and
why?
take it in-
I would as well. Do you know why? Because I'm not with an underage girl.
Oh no.
I'm with a big woman.
Yeah, but you know
And
what
I'm
R. Kelly's
caressing her
about.
body, so I'm using the lyrics what I thought it used to mean before.
All
I
right.
found out that it's all
All
these
right, all right,
weaknesses.
all right.
Because that's what it is. All them tunes, them Leah tunes, I used to
I've got
thought
a
it was just a
question for
nice
you.
All right, go on.
R&B song. Like, do you get what I mean?
Go on.
So what if you went to the yard, you played Keep It On the Down Low, nobody has to know, yeah? Yeah?
Yeah.
And she had on the Haggiston school uniform on. But she's a
Oh,
big-
for Christ's sakes, I'm
but she's a
gone
big
anyway.
woman. What are you going to do?
Fuck that. I'm gone still.
Done. What, she came from a
I'm
school
not lying, I'm
party.
not on that. I'm
What, she
not
came
on
from a
that.
back to
I'm
school
not on
party
that.
or
I'm not on
something.
that.
See, I'm not into
that.
any of
That
them
sounds
things.
No,
weird.
no,
That
I'm not
sounds
on it. I'm
weird.
not
You
on
see?
it.
People do that.
I know,
People wanna dress up as
but
a
where
baby.
I've worked with kids for so long, cause the idea of any big woman putting on some school uniform is
That's people's
sickening
fetish.
to me.
It's like you said, that conversation could put me off.
Oh,
Go on.
Alright, what's going on? Nice to meet you. You're right, yeah? Like what going like? Yeah, but I just came up. Bless up though. You like, yeah, you don't know. And keep it moving. I would never be able to reason on with that because you're already saying like after every conversation or right after every, like you're already too young for me. So, it's
So,
not gonna turn me
what
on
you doing the
anyway.
school uniform thing?
Nah, fuck that.
Fire, you
Right,
know
what I'm
what
trying
I'm
to say to
saying,
you.
you know?
So what I'm saying to you,
School uniform thing, you know?
what I'm
It's
saying
done.
to you, yeah.
It's mad.
So are you not saying that he should be cancelled or we should rock with his music still?
You would, yeah.
But he's a pagan. He's a What are you saying?
Ask me,
Are
ask
you
me.
still
I'll
playing?
answer. I'll
Are you
answer.
still
Uniform.
playing R. Kelly?
You still smash school uniform.
With R. Kelly playing?
Wait. And they're playing Keep It On the Down Low. Nobody has to know. Yeah. And she got a toffee apple in her
So
hand.
let me ask you though, why?
Worse,
No, you know when it comes to no, do you know what? That's a tough.
Is there a toffee apple?
Do you know what it is though? You know what it is for me, cuz that my mind is, why do you want a gal to be in a school uniform?
Haggiston one in she's from Islington.
You don't want it to.
This guy taking the
Go on.
piss.
She's come in a school uniform.
I said she read Haggiston and she read EGA. Just bugging the
No,
whole
she's
time.
got
Alright, cool.
the pin, you know, the checkered, whatever them
Alright,
skirts
let's
are, you
say
know,
the
them
top- let's say
cliche.
the top says school.
She's a big woman though. What's the difference? She's a
And
big
it's keeping it
woman.
on the down low.
But
Nobody
what
has to
is
know.
it about? Why do you want her in a school uniform, cuz? That is, it's the idea of reminding you of a schoolgirl.
I prefer them to be the teacher.
It blows my mind.
Man alive. If man went
You
to
would.
a buff things yard and she's wearing school uniform, you
I
are
love it.
I
You see?
swear to God,
Don't
I
fucking
This is what
lie.
they all
swear
do.
on
Hey,
my
brother,
life,
hey, brother, brother.
Wait.
nobody
I've
could ever
Googled it
come
now.
out
They
on
all
this on
do
me.
this. They all do this. There's celebrities on TV that said, you say, would you bang it? They're like, no. All right, cool. Because if I bought her hair right now in a brassiere and a bikini, all of them.
All right. Well, you can't speak on me. Nobody can
Alright, go on.
speak on me.
Quest,
I am
Quest.
telling you. I
Questions
He's the
100%
worst.
meeting.
Quest is getting a napkin out.
let me tell you, I am impeccable with my word.
Quest is gonna turn to a teacher. You are no.
Oh, don't take the piss.
Detention.
Take the piss. Listen,
No, a grown
no.
woman. A grown woman.
Oh,
She came
don't
from-
do this.
She came from a back to school party.
Right,
She came from a back to school party.
Right line. You give Mr. West the pussy.
Oh, nah, stop that. I don't feel comfortable to me, blood. I swear to you. I'm telling you. Where I've been in the education for so long.
He puts on
I can't do it.
Michael Jackson. I want to love you.
Now he just
Pretty
pretty the thing where he
young
points at the blackboard with and all of that, and he just starts saying, "Listen, get over
you
there."
lot are just sick.
Got a ruler. You got a ruler.
He throws the chalkboard at her like, "Hey, get over there, son."
It's from the whole chalkboard. Yeah.
Cuz.
I'm not on it.
But really, should we cancel him though? Because
I'm a man that wouldn't buy nothing of his and put no more money in his pocket. If YouTube's playing a flipping tune, even though I suppose that puts money in his pocket still. But I've got playlists. When I start playing 2 tunes, it could be whatever I want to hear. And I'm, especially in that moment what we're talking about, it's playing in the background now.
Do you
I'm
think
not
we-
getting up and stopping R. Kelly and stopping my emotion.
I ain't played him for time, to be honest.
No, but it forwards into it, brother. Sometimes the playlist, because you play 2, it could be Music Soul Child you play, and then it's gonna play another R&B after that, and then it goes into another R&B. Now, even if I haven't played him, it will bring it into some of the playlists. You can play Usher. You can play Usher, for example, and it will play Usher. It might go Marcus Houston, then that naturally brings it into R. Kelly. Exactly. That was the Pied Piper in him. So do you get what I mean? My point is that's how it. I'm gonna go back to my point because we skipped on it before. The popes have been known for sleeping with little boys my whole life. Like, if we're gonna talk about forgetting something, a
boarding
pope,
schools.
a pope. No, forget that. Let's just say the pope. That's the top of the world. That's meant to be the most holy person in the blood clot world.
Same chain as boarding
Said
schools.
who?
Like, do you get what I mean?
Politician.
It's meant to be according to the world. He's the Vatican, the church, do you get what I mean? Where the scriptures are
yes,
kept
sometimes,
of the
yeah.
Bible in that sense. Not to me, I'm a Rasta man, so I've been putting that out from I was a little boy. But to the world, it is. But if people accept him, if you say Catholics get slipped with from a little boy as choir boys, they're like, yeah, I know, and move on. So it's the same thing what you lot are saying, I agree with. R. Kelly's getting drawn out, Michael Kelly got drawn out, they draw out who they want to. Back to another point, the promoters and the people above these people and the agents that sign them in put that person there at the time sometimes. They're the ones that coerce them into saying, yo, you know what, I've got a nice little girl for you. Now that girl likes you,
That's
know.
the
No, wait, let me
got a
just
wicked
finish that
one
little
for you.
bit. And then they hold that there as a bargaining chip for them. Because that's what happens with all of these artists. As soon as they say, no, I'm not going to wear a dress on that movie, what do you mean you're not going to wear a dress? Do you forget that you was in that room with that batty boy? Or do you forget that I made you sleep with a 14-year-old? Or do you forget that I made you bust your gun and kill someone? Look at DMX, bro. No one's not taking what DMX says in Damien 1, 2, and 3. He said he got recruited. Then he bust one gun, it was all right. My man was good for him. Gave him a Mercs, gave him a couple bitches, it was cool. Then he said to bust another thing. He said, right, this is getting a bit too peak. Do you know what? I'm going to do it. Then the third one, he said, it's my brother. He said, no, I can't do that. That's my boy. He said, bro, I thought I was your boy. You told me you give me your right hand. What he's saying is, I gave you them bitches, I gave you the Mercs. Listen, go kill your boy right now. And DMX tells you that in his tunes. And then after that, he's a crackhead. He's a this, he's a that. They've got a bargaining chip. And as soon as they show you a bargaining chip and say, are you going to compromise or you want us to write you off? Because we're the controller. You make a decision.
Do you reckon they really, really do that though?
1,000,000%. I could tell you every artist that they've done. They do it to everyone, every artist. Shabba-Ranks gone. All of them gone. Them man are gone, brother. All of them gone. Them man are stand up strong at first and talk about boom bye bye and then take back their song. Right now, them man never says boom bye bye. Them man saying it's in farmer head now. It's boom bye bye in that in farmer head. Like them man have they said they're not saying sorry. All of them have said they're not saying sorry. SZA said he's not saying sorry. I rated him so much. Them man have all apologized on a sly. Come back and stop saying Batty Man now and stop saying certain things. Why? I wouldn't say I can blame them. You see, Rasta.
Because if they don't apologise, they can't do certain shows.
That's what Rasta
They
is.
can't earn a living.
No,
They
that's
can't
what
earn a
Rasta
living.
is. That's I've grown up as Rasta
That's
in
the sacrifice,
England.
innit?
I've lived in England, bro.
Barled can't bring that argument
Bro,
to Rasta,
I grew
man.
up in Kent, bro. Chislehurst, bro.
Oh, what kind of Rasta man are you?
Chislehurst, bro. I grew up in Kent and I held my order. Are we glad I'm sitting down? Hey, brother.
Oi, mate, you got onion vinegar.
Alright, cool. That's the hard part. To live in an area like that and hold your order, that's the challenge.
Rasta man in
That's the challenge. A Rasta man in Brixton is one thing. cool. You man will laugh it off. Now that one's serious to me. That one's serious to me. That's serious to me. So I hear you, man.
All right, hear this then.
You get me? No, what do you mean?
I got another one.
Stop.
No, let him
bro.
finish.
Stop.
No, let him
Stop.
finish.
What are you talking about, bro? I'm just saying something. Man, I'm making a joke.
Go on,
You
go on.
can't move on,
Yeah,
brother.
go.
I'm a Rasta man in Kent, so that's even harder, bro.
Yeah.
I grew up with bare white people around me. People telling me that if you want to go out with that girl, you got to cut your hair. Jono, fam.
When you was younger,
From when I was younger.
you was in Kent.
I grew up in Kent, bro.
Bro.
God, what are you talking about? I grew up in Chislehurst and Beckenham. I went to school Kelsey Park.
Calm down, mate.
What do you want me to say? No, but that's what I was trying to say on a humble. So my point is, you're saying that what happened to you as a Rasta man. My point, what I started it with, is it's hard. But Rasta man, that's what they're about. No matter when people are conforming to society or conforming to religions and conforming to what's going on, you keep your order. That's why we're the people that's been saying for the last 30 years, Africa is our home. These African kids that was from Africa weren't even defending Africa when I was in school. But I was.
You went to school in Kent.
I went to school in Beckenham, Kent. I promise you, fam. I came to Hackney after,
I
but
believe you, bro. I'm just asking.
you asked 3 times, so it don't sound like you believe me.
No, because I remember you. I know you from the hood.
I know everyone does. Everyone
what
thought
I'm
I went to
saying.
school in the hood.
That's why I'm
Literally,
that's
bro.
why
I
I'm
know.
shocked. That's what
I
I'm
got here when I was 16, bro. I was still going to school. When I was around you, man, like 14 actually, I was still going to school. I was traveling 149 to Beckenham every day, fam. My thing.
Can I ask you a question?
get me.
Do you feel women get the same
know that, they know
attack?
Yeah, facts.
Do you
Facts.
think women get the
That's
same
why I'm so
attack
diverse.
for sleeping with boys
And it was worse then.
No,
That's my
Huh?
point. That's my
No.
point. But I held it regardless. Is it
not
Yeah?
at all.
Sorry,
Do
say that
you
again.
think women get the same attack
for sleeping with younger boys?
for sleeping with younger boys?
No, because it's cool.
You're a cougar, innit?
It's cool, yeah. It's cool.
You're a
But
cougar.
wrong is
You're a
still wrong,
milf,
isn't
you're
I
it?
a-
beg to differ. I think it was the other way around.
No,
I think the
what
man
I'm
them
saying
got a blind before.
What I'm saying is
The
because
big man them that had a
when
younger
man was-
girl got the blind. They were going to a
when
club
man
and they
was
had a
hitting up
long
Stifler's
little
mum,
One at a
fitness.
time, one at a time, lads.
when man was hitting up Stifler's mum, it was cool.
Yeah.
True. No, but at the same time,
and that's big films.
Yeah.
and at the same time, when Stifler's mum was getting hit, there was man that was going to every dance, and you know that girl's about 23, and the man's about 60. But he's a big man with a big chap, so he's just getting that blind. That's been the whole of our lives, to be honest with
No,
you.
but I'm saying,
Do you get
gal,
me?
like,
He's saying the other way around.
the other way
Yeah.
around. Like,
No, that's my
women-
point. But my point is, it has been both ways, so it does get judged on both sides. I think
He's saying it's more. What he's saying is more.
It's more-
For
it's
instance,
more-
If woman was younger and you slept with an older woman, it's like yeah. It's seen as cool, if you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Even,
It was a,
even certain man's pops will be like, yeah, go on.
Go on, I'll say
You know
yeah,
what
go
I'm
on.
saying?
Yeah, no, but the same difference for
pedophilia.
girls. Even same difference. Girl that had older man
Girls don't get
getting driven around. I remember schoolgirls.
That's my
I remember
point.
schoolgirls saying their man was driving them around.
The whole
19,
of
20,
my
saying
time,
their
yeah.
man was all 21. Now, obviously, the age gap weren't that mad, 15 to 21, as opposed to obviously the R. Kelly things in what he was doing.
All right.
No, in as much as that, it wasn't like they were big 30-year-olds. They were 21. Do you know what I mean?
Alright.
I'm saying, but
Okay. Oh, that's what you mean.
but what I'm saying is it was happening and it had been happening. You know what I mean? But I feel like obviously there's certain things that society just, and there's certain things that we just we are. I think personally we are detrimental to ourselves in as much as that we contradict ourselves. You get me? We
Yeah,
say
'cause-
we'll talk about 2 men and say it's disgusting, but we will have 2 women. Is what I'm saying. You get me? We'll say that a gal sleeping with an older gal sleeping with a younger boy is cool, whereas an older man sleeping with a younger girl is disgusting. You get me? It's
Man
like
sleeping
this.
with a bare woman is
It's
cool.
all
but a woman
juxtapositions,
sleeping with a
innit?
bare man is loose.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? We
But-
get praise for doing that. You get me?
100.
We go out this
And
week and
that's
say,
the
I
point I'm
slept 4
making.
girls
Yeah,
in 5
yeah.
days. What? Man, I say that. So yeah, I go on. You say a
It's
girl
mad.
goes in the room to her friend and said, I just
Twisted
slept 4
values,
man
man.
in 5 days. Like, you nasty.
He's a hole. That's it.
Like,
Your
you get what I mean?
okay,
So-
it's done.
Your
100%.
son comes home and says, yeah, Dad, I just beat 4 things. Your daughter comes home
Nah,
and
my
says,
son
"Dad."
says that.
Your
No.
daughter comes home and says, Dad, I just got run by
That's
four
where
man."
I've learnt now. Okay, my son says that I'm already giving him the lesson. That's the day I'm giving him the lesson, bro.
What's the lesson?
What do you mean?
Tell
All
me.
them
Own
4
yourself,
girls in
man.
5 days ain't gonna do nothing for you or your life or make you better, bro. That's what I'm gonna tell my son, bro. Because I've been through it, bro. And I'm telling you, that don't do nothing for you, for your health, for your pocket, for shit, bro. For your mental state. So I would tell him that straight away on that first day. Listen, bro, maybe 2 in a week, bro. I hear you because you're young and you still gotta learn what I learned. But 4, I promise you, fam, you're setting yourself up, and I'm gonna tell him that lesson so you don't have to go down the same road. To be honest with you, because
Word.
people say you gotta let people learn it themselves. But if I can prevent my youth from doing some of the roads that I went down, I'm definitely gonna try.
I agree.
You get
Sure.
me?
Keith? Are you listening?
He's on you.
Nah, bro, as I said that, it's a subject.
I wanted to ask a question though, like, where does your... Because obviously different countries is different age of consent, innit?
Yes.
True.
So where do your morals come from? Does it come from what the government is telling you, 16?
Yes, the
So
big
heavy.
dream, the big dream.
You're so heavy.
It's the big dream.
All of you men act up on holiday as well. That's what I'm gonna say to you lot. You lot's age restriction over here is not your same age restriction on the beach in wherever you are. I know it for a fact.
What does that mean?
Who's you lot?
All of the man them, I'm talking to all three of you. I ask you individually like you lot have been doing if you want. What you when you go on holiday? Anyway, you know what? I'm not
I
gonna
don't
leave
go
you.
on
I don't know
holidays.
about that. I don't know.
What are
When
you
you're
trying
on
to
the
say?
beach-
What does that mean?
I
So
don't
if
know
a
where you're coming
23-year-old over here, if a 23-year-old approaches me, I'm like, babe, you're too young. A 23-year-old on holiday that's comes up and she's talking about, oh, you had to come here from Canada, and we're like, well, go on, just take a seat, man, and just see what I go on and see how old she sounds. I
At this
promise
age,
you.
nah. Sorry.
I'm a realist. I don't know about you, man. I'm a realist, fam. I'm telling you, everyone does it.
If you went to a country, like say you went Brazil,
And the consent age is
and the
16.
consent age was like 14.
I'm not doing it, and you might. I probably that's peak for me.
morally
That'll
wrong.
put me off.
It's convictions.
Nah, do you know what? I'm an opportunist. You know what I'm gonna do?
Whoa.
No, listen. Let me answer. You're not gonna stop woeing until you hear a man's
Go,
statement.
go.
I'm an opportunist. Yeah. if that's what the people of that people in that place are doing, then my age group that I want is gonna be more free. So I will go to Brazil and capitalize. That's what I would do. So
On the older women then?
Yes, exactly. Because all the ones are going for the younger boys and all who do that peakness. I'm gonna go out there. Gonna be bare 32-year-olds. I'm just like, yo, I need a man. I'm gonna be like, yo.
Stop worrying.
Yeah, you gotta stop worrying, bro. You not worrying like your name fucking Pop Smoke. Like you get me, you not Pop Smoking up the whole
Easy,
dance, bro.
it's easy to
I will
like
burn you up. You not do more fire things and woe things than me. I know it for a fact.
Nah, boy.
But
Nah, you know what? I just said,
Like you know all the tricks.
no,
I don't know the tricks, bro.
Like all jokes aside, yeah, like big man thing, like as you said, Quest, there's a lot of contradiction
Facts.
because, as I said, we've been knowing what he did to Aaliyah, and we're waiting till now to say, "Oh, he's nasty."
No, but that's why people are talking about cancelling.
Yeah.
They feel bad about themselves. It's not about what he's done. They feel bad that I've been listening to his tunes.
So
Like-
one question. So for instance, you was born in the 1700s,
Yeah,
like where the king would sleep with wife for 12 years.
yeah.
It's acceptable then. How do you think your mindset would be back then?
Mindset's different.
It's
yeah.
according to the time. It would be according
Yeah.
to the time because I wouldn't have been told or thought that it was wrong.
And that's the point. It's the bigger dream. It's all about the values that have been instilled in us at the time, from the beginning.
And you
So
did
if
say
I
that
grew up in
earlier.
Africa, you get, bro, it's the
Yeah, you
four
did say that
agreements.
earlier. You
Hey,
did say
listen,
that.
go and I'm sorry, I feel like
How
I'm.
much time did you read this book?
Bruv, I've read this
2
book.
days ago.
about-
He done it quick. He done it quick. That's what it is. So it's infected him because he read it
cuz.
quick, bro.
No, but because you know what, it is impactful, and yeah, man's got the fever, but in everything in what we're saying right now is encapsulating what my man's saying.
Same
You
with
give
all
me,
the other books
in as
as
much
well.
as that, obviously it's all about the dream that's been instilled in you. You give me. So
What you set
depending
your
on what's
values
come
on,
from you,
yes,
yeah, what's
yes,
mum's
yeah,
told you,
yeah,
what
yeah,
does our society's told you, what our government's told you, what our books that we've read has told you,
Politically
will
correct,
determine what judge we have inside of us and what we judge about
Yeah,
ourselves. You
yeah,
give me?
it's true, it's
That's
true.
what it's about. Cause
Who
if
told
you go
about
to
this book?
my aunt, still,
Your aunt.
yeah.
Oh,
No, I'm
so-
joking. No, it's this one.
Oh, I told you about this book.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
amazing. No, seriously.
Yes.
He told me about the book that I think as well, The Superior Man. You bust me on that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about
You know what I mean? You know, I've got to take.
You can't bring a bottle of Belair, but you bust a man on bare books.
That's the good thing.
It's not a good thing.
That's a
It's
good
not
thing. That's a
You're
good thing.
If you're telling man to chip in. but
All right,
anyway, it's
cuz.
another
So
story.
now you know about R. Kelly, yeah? And he's dodgy. Well, you always knew about him
Always
being,
knew.
yeah.
I stopped listening to R. Kelly.
What's the
What about
song?
Michael
Did you
Jackson?
stop? Yeah.
Do I listen? I
You stopped to listen to him.
What about
I
Michael
stopped
Jackson?
Sorry.
listening to him from.
Why? Why?
The real reason is because I'm funny in it. So
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
I had to get you back. You've been
Innit?
blowing.
All
You've
right.
been blowing all day. I had to give you a little
Please.
one
Go on,
jab.
cuz.
One jab. Yeah.
No, one thing. I want to hear your
Finish your
no,
thing.
fine.
So I'm funny. So when certain events happen in my life or certain little things, if I listen to certain artist or song at that time and it wasn't a good time,
Okay, good.
It relates you to it again.
relates me to
Yeah,
it.
that's me.
So I
That's
don't
me.
listen to it.
That's me again. That's
So
me as
R.
well.
Kelly, but the time then weren't great. If you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
around that time. So I haven't. Look at all the slow jam CDs I've made from time. I've never.
You
put
left
R.
him
Kelly
out
on
of
it.
them already.
Can I
Okay.
ask you a question,
okay.
right? And I'm going to ask all of you, like, what's a suspect song from him now? That
He said them
I
already.
think I've said about two.
Yeah, he
Which
said
one?
about 2 or
I
3.
said keep it on the down low.
Yeah.
My mind's telling me no, but your body.
What's the suspect song from R. Kelly from you now?
Age ain't nothing but a number. From what I remember in that documentary, Seems Like You're Ready, that tune was recorded doing a mad thing.
All right.
And his intros for about 10 different songs where he said MH and Pied Piper. I know what a Pied Piper is. I looked it up actually after that when someone said it to me, and I looked it up, I typed it in, and when I saw it, and then the guy throwing the flute and leading kids away from their parents. Just think of the concept, leading kids away from their parents. So you're already doing something unconsensual. That's peak, and you've named yourself that. So to me, it was like, I've been blind. Do you know what? I'm going to answer this whole thing what we've been talking about. I'm cancelling R. Kelly, bro. Fire. He's called himself the Pied Piper, and we're asking if I'm going to play his music again. Fire, bun, lava, bro.
All right.
If I'm in a dance and a DJ playing him, I'm going to tend to either skip or I'm going outside to smoke, fam. Fuck that, bro. But
why is it?
I'm going to miss it. I'm going to miss it. I'm going to miss the...
At a christening and Step in the Name of Love comes on.
I'm going to be at the wedding and they're doing the best dance, the first dance as they just got married. If it's R. Kelly, I'm stepping now. I'm telling you, I'm stand by that. I promise you, unless I'm drunk and I don't remember what's going on. I promise you, I'm stepping away from R. Kelly. Fire for that.
What you doing?
Cancel. I'm a Rasta man and I stand by it, so I'm going to be the one. I'm cancelling that
I'm
fire,
at a
man.
christening and Step in the Name.
No, the question that you asked us, like, what song?
Step in the flavour, love.
What do you say? Step in the flavors. Man's just constantly got chicken on his
That's
mind.
about his Cali drop, you know.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I'll probably still bop my head and listen to the song.
Nah, I'm not doing that no
I'm
more,
not
man.
gonna lie
Nothing
to
wrong
you.
with that because you're separating.
That's what I'm saying. Why is it so personal to us?
Yeah,
I'm taking-
It's not. It's his hell he has to face,
You
blood.
man don't
No,
know
but we're embracing
Wait,
it and
hold on,
dancing to
hold
it.
on, hold on. So you're separating Robert Kelly from R. Kelly.
Yeah, because I don't know Robert. I know R. Kelly the artist. I don't know Robert.
But what if R. Kelly is the paedophile? What
It's R. Kelly that said MH and Pied Piper. It wasn't Robert, bro. It was MH. I mean, it was R. Kelly that said
Robert
that.
Kelly from R. Kelly, but what if it's R. Kelly that you need to separate?
No, but R. Kelly's the artist. He's bringing me art.
He is.
Yeah, but it's the artist that drew all these gal. Is folks' point.
It's
On the sound too borderline, yo. Yo, man have a bun out things, you know. On the sound too borderline. You lot are too close to the edge on this R. Kelly thing. Fire. That's what it is. You lot made me work out where I'm at. We're too close to the edge. Fire, bun.
I believe he's innocent.
No,
leave
no
Michael
way.
Jackson alone.
He's not innocent.
Leave
He's
Michael
not
Jackson
innocent, bro.
alone. Don't talk about.
He was always gonna go there.
He's
Don't
not
do
innocent,
that.
though.
Don't do that.
He's
How?
not innocent, though.
So why can't you talk about Michael though? Where's this contradiction from?
What guilty convictions?
He's innocent.
What, he paid
Yeah,
12
I
million
don't
to a
think he-
parent to say that I didn't have your child in my
Because it's
sleeping
headache.
bag.
A lot of artists
And then,
have done that. A lot of
then,
artists
and
have
then a
done
couple
that.
months later, I had another child in his sleeping bag. Listen, if you just paid 12 million, no, stop. This is when I made my decision. I was defending him before that. If you paid 12 million not to have to tell a parent not to say that you didn't have to thing, and he gave his excuse and said, I never had my childhood, I never had sleepovers, all of that. And I was the thing that, he never, man, he got forced into thing from 5 years old. Look when he was singing all them songs, I was like, nah, he's all right. Then he done it 4 weeks later. You got another child in your sleeping bag. You just gave
Leave
someone
Mike,
12 mil.
bro.
You're a flucker, fam.
Nah, drop
You're
Mike
a flucker.
out. He's
So don't you think he had a problem then?
He did have a problem, but the other
He's
thing I will
innocent.
say
That
as well,
wasn't normal to society.
he's got two
is
problems.
what I'm saying.
He's got two problems. That one
Do
there.
you think
no,
he touched up the kids, cuz?
No. Listen, let me just answer your
talk
question.
about
You said a few questions. You said you think I had a problem.
Sorry,
He had two
yeah,
problems,
sorry.
His first problem is that he wanted to connect with his childhood. His second problem is you're doing too much as a young black boy. That's why you already started bleaching and that. He tried to buy 50% of Sony. So they started to draw everything on him and just started to put it on the table and said, you know what, we're not letting you do it. So guess what? You're a paedophile, you're this, you're that, and that's what's going to happen. But you
So why
done
did
that.
you cancel him though?
I cancelled
Because
him
he
with
didn't
you.
touch up the boys.
Listen, you paid 12 million to cancel the case and
Because
keep it
he knew it
quiet.
was gonna be a headache. They
And
wanted
then you
him.
done
blood.
it 4 weeks later. To me, you're just an idiot then.
Cause
Sorry.
yeah, I hear.
Sorry.
Yeah, but even still,
To
even
me,
if
that's
he
an
is an
idiot
idiot,
then.
even if he
That's
is
an
an
idiot
idiot,
then.
is
So
that
I'm
worth the
cancelling-
cancelling though?
Yes.
Fair enough.
Because
If that's what's that's relative to you, I hear that.
I'll answer why. I've been watching Michael Jackson from when he said, I gave you all my cookies and all of that. He was about 6 years old and he made everyone in the crowd melt. And I saw that's when Babylon said they're going to grip that you. You got to be strong in this day and age, bro. So you see if you got to an age where you said you got to not fold.
But that's why I feel like our people need to stand behind our people like that, cuz.
Yes,
Because
blood.
when you're in this kind of
Yes.
situation, cuz, it's the dream of society, is what I'm saying. So now they've slapped it on him. We know, what I personally feel, I know that Michael never did no funny things. I think he did long for his childhood. He had a very disturbing upbringing, you give me, and found it hard to reconnect, but he did appreciate that. But I don't think, even though his mind wasn't normal according to society's normality,
Any child.
we cancelled him, cuz.
No,
Our
I said you don't think you
genius.
touched any child. So why didn't you put him in the sleeping bag there and you go in your own sleeping bag? Especially if I just done a 12 million case about it. I don't understand what you're not talking about it. If I don't pay 12
The
million,
subtle art of not giving a
I could buy 50 sleeping bags. I'm rich. I can buy 50 sleeping bags. I've got Neverland. No, wait, let me shut you lot down. I've got Neverland. I've got Neverland in my back garden, bro. I've got rides, I've got roller coasters, and I've got everything in my back garden. We can have the best day of my life in my back garden. I don't need to put you in a sleeping bag with me.
So what are you insinuating?
That he's peak. Because you don't put no one in your sleeping bag. You ain't putting no. You're not doing it with not even a child in a school uniform. You said it's wearing a school uniform. You're not touching her.
Ain't the same.
You said if a big woman. You said if a big woman. Let me finish though. You said what am I saying?
Michael ain't the same. I'm just saying.
No, you said No, you said what am I insinuating? Yeah.
What are you insinuating about Michael?
You said you wouldn't sleep with a woman, a big woman in a
That's
school
me.
uniform.
I'm saying what
So why
you
would you put a
insinuate-
child in your sleeping bag?
Okay, so what are you insinuating about
That
Michael?
he's flockle, fam. He's flockle.
What does that mean?
No, he's not.
He's
What does that mean?
He's
peak.
innocent. He's got a
He's
pure.
peak.
He's got a
He's
pure
peak.
So what?
heart.
He's touched up the kids.
Bruv,
He's done some wicked.
You have to touch someone in a sleeping bag.
Okay.
What the fuck are you talking about?
so he did.
You're touching them anyway in a sleeping bag. Your leg is on them. Your ball sack's on them.
They're both
You're in a sleeping
They're
bag.
both in the sleeping
Now
bag.
you know. Now you know.
Wait.
That's the case in court.
Wait.
That's the case in court.
Hey,
That's in court. That's in court.
Ras.
I ain't been in a sleeping bag with no man if that's what you're asking, brother. Yeah? So don't, yeah? I ain't been in a sleeping bag with no man. Yeah? I don't even think I shared a tent with a man, brother. Right to you. About sleeping bag. You're mad. You're mad.
I'm not lying. I think you like no homo. You've gone extra hard on Michael. Like,
Fire.
He ain't gone thing. Like he ain't been
What he just
convicted
said.
of that.
Yeah, that was peak. Pause on that
But
one.
you know
but
what
yeah,
I'm saying?
anyway.
He ain't been convicted. Even while he's dead, he tried to do. He ain't been convicted.
The
Even
same
when he
people
was
he's
dead,
paid out have come out and said he didn't touch.
he didn't do
Word.
it. After
The
he's
same
dead.
people he's paid.
After he's dead
Word.
as well.
Can I
It's
just
not
tell you
him that
something?
said I'm gonna pay. His legal team. It's his legal
I'm glad
team.
we got onto the Michael Jackson thing because I don't know if you heard what I said to you. Until I heard that he had another case weeks after the last one, I was defending him. What you lot are doing here is what I was doing the whole time. I've had this debate with millions of people for about 10 years. I defend him as a young black man. I'm going to tell you the point. You see the sickness, what we're talking about, and what he's done come from sickness. I know where it started. When he was 5 and 6 years old, that's his problem. He couldn't defend that. So that's what I feel sorry for him. It's his dad that I disrespect for that, I dislike for that, and all of that. I'm telling you. You see, when I saw him do that, I'm going to say it to you, man. If you go home and put it on YouTube,
Yeah, what
bruv,
did you see? What was it?
when he sings, I gave you all my cookies. How's it go, man?
Was it when he was a kid?
He was about 6 years old, bro.
Yeah.
Why can't he sing? I gave you the cookies when he sings. I don't understand.
No, you're not listening. That's
Saying
his
that it
intro.
melted
I
the
never said
hearts.
it. No,
So
it was
that
good.
made
It's that
Babylon
was
get him.
Listen,
They're saying
I'm gonna be real with you, man, bro.
Yeah,
I'll
just
be real
say-
with you, man. Let me just touch my heart right now.
That's what
When
the
I watched that
cookie-
video, I nearly bawled, bro. Because he was so powerful as a young black boy with his big afro, his big nose and everything. And they saw that and said, no, I'm going to stop it. And it touched my heart every time. No, but it's the same thing
you
with R.
think that's
Kelly.
what happened?
It's the same thing with R. Kelly as well. It's the same thing with all of them. This is what I've been trying to say from the whole of this.
I think it's because he tried to.
Anyone that has got
tried
potential.
to take over Sony.
Yes, I agree with that. I've said that. Listen, that's what I've said to everyone. Listen.
They would have rid him all
Bob
the way to
Marley,
his death
bruv.
if he had just been.
Bob
worked
Marley,
with
all
them.
of these people. So I agree, and I'm going to take back on the fire that I was burning on Michael Jackson. It's
Yeah,
happened with
man,
all of
come on,
them.
that's mad.
Like, you get me? I'm a realist,
Speak
yeah?
up,
I'm a
take it.
realist, yeah? They've done it to all of our artists. They've done it from the first. As soon as they see that this guy's got the potential to talk to millions
much
of black
power,
people,
too much power.
they're going to try and grip him. And it had an effect on him. And that's why I just wish that he never fell. I wish that his dad was stronger. I wish that his support unit around him was stronger. And people like us was here to defend him at the time. But it never happened. So the last thing that I saw of him was a doppy. He looked like Casper. You got used him in your things. So I can't defend that.
All right. But hear this,
It makes
yeah.
me more painful
Hear this, yeah.
that someone from so much talent and you could sing and make millions of people fold and you're doing all this peakness. It
Yo.
makes me more painful.
Yo, what I'm saying to
There's a
you
lot of
is,
pressure up there, man.
bro, the guy was like mad famous.
I know it is.
From like
Achieved
9
that
years
status.
old.
Like he was
6, bro.
Look at
6.
Miley Cyrus. Look at all of them.
Like,
Even
that's
younger.
what I'm
all
saying.
crashed.
Even younger.
Younger
cuz.
than 6, he was.
They all
And what I'm
crashed.
saying, yeah,
And he kept it together, in my opinion.
Who's that?
Who, Michael?
Michael.
Cuz, but what I'm saying to you, like what you
Within
said,
reason. I know he did a lot of mad
yeah,
things.
yeah,
but
yeah.
within
yo,
reason, but
what I'm
yeah.
trying to say to you, you get
Bruv, his nose. Did you see
You-
his nose, bro? What
One
are you
second,
talking
one second,
about?
one second.
He kept it. Oh my god,
What's it,
man.
Ras?
I'm talking about when you look at Miley and Britney and
But look,
you give me
look what I'm saying
from
to you,
young
yeah?
and they've gone through celebrity.
What I'm saying to you,
Some of them blame him.
what I'm saying to you guys, yeah,
Macaulay Culkin.
like you just come off a big case,
Crackheads.
yeah, and you're gonna tell me you're gonna do the same thing again.
Yeah, I heard that.
Like you
Yeah,
won't
but
do
he's
that.
not- he's
bro.
not
Like,
meant
That's
to.
you
what
won't-
we're
Unless you've
saying
got
about
an
Michael.
issue.
Yeah, he ain't gonna do it.
Though.
That's how you know it's innocent. You're not gonna do the
That's what I'm
same
saying.
meant to do.
thing that, like, do you know what I mean?
He wasn't
I
meant
only
to
hit
stay.
the intro, bro. It's annoying me, bro.
And
That's
what
not a
I'm
song, that's
and
just
what
the
I'm
intro.
saying to you, yeah.
Yeah.
What
It's
I'm
like, that's
saying
not
to
even
you-
this. It's not a
Everyone
cookie
has a
song.
different mental
It's nothing
Right.
to do with cookies. That's just the
And
intro.
look, you can't compare R. Kelly and Michael Jackson, innit? Like R. Kelly's pissing on youths, fam. Like all them kind of yamming batty, doing all those things
And the
on
boys,
camera.
and the boys.
Well, you never
The
yam
little
batty,
boys.
man.
And the boys. He done boys.
You never
He,
batty,
alright, do you believe the boys?
Have you ever yam
No,
batty?
we're gonna be serious. We're
And
gonna
girls
be
in the
serious.
crowd
yeah.
look like they're...
What?
I don't like look.
What'd he say?
No, let's be serious. It's just doing a madness.
Are you back?
He's doing a madness. Man asking me if I yes.
If they got to see him in the
No,
chamber,
no,
they're
no,
not
no,
folded.
No,
That shows how
Can
they
you talk
do
about
it.
my Let's be serious. Let's be serious.
Yeah, go on,
Come on, come on. No, honestly, come on, come on,
Question,
come on, come on. Real talk. Let's be serious, yeah.
We've been
12
serious.
minutes.
My,
12
no, no, no. R. Kelly is there pissing on kids. Like we've seen
How do you know?
video
How do you know?
evidence. You've seen the video. Like, do you know what I mean? You ain't seen nothing on Michael.
The girl R. Kelly pissed on, was she underage?
Yes, Michael. What's her name?
I think.
Sparkles.
Niece or something.
Niece or something like that, cuz. That's
You're not
fucked
saying these
up.
men have got all the archives right now. These men have got all the names, nieces.
There's
and
documentaries
everything.
though.
I saw the
Documentaries though.
documentary,
There's
It's
documentaries.
Deep
on that.
in it, like.
It's a lot.
Like he's a serious it's a madness.
And he's got all
But
these
what I'm
older
trying to
brothers
say
and
to
they
you
never
is,
had that effect.
like,
Because this one just touched the world, like it's mad.
you're attacking now, and you've been knowing this. You've been seeing the sex tapes. You've been knowing about Aaliyah.
I
Like,
said it was his brother, you know.
like, trying to get, you know what I'm trying to say?
You know what though? I'll be honest with you. I only clocked about R. Kelly when this whole thing started. When I saw the documentary, I never clocked that the age ain't nothing but all them tunes there. It never rang to me
Saying
because
it,
maybe
saying
because
it
I was
clicked, it clicked then, innit?
yeah. It was only then it clicked. I was like, right, is this what's been going on?
When I knew he was fucked up, right? I think he was having an interview, yeah. And the man asked him, "Do you like young girls?"
Oh yeah.
And he paused and said, "How young are we talking?"
That's the woman.
I
It's
said,
a
what
woman.
the
A woman asked him that. It was a
I'm
woman
like,
interviewing him.
You know what though? You know why though?
Yo, don't
no. He done that because he knew there was something bigger coming, a trial or something. So he knows what his defense is.
Cause it's
So
yes
he-
or no.
I know, but he had to answer
Did
it
you
in a
watch that
certain
interview
way.
though? When he
No.
started trying to switch on the
just
woman,
said
it's
no,
a
right?
woman, it's not a man,
I'm
it's a
fighting
woman.
for my life, but he goes,
Don't.
but
bro.
cuz,
That was so
wait,
peak, bro.
folks, Quest,
He
Ras,
fancies his mum.
you asked me, do I like young girls? And I go, how young are we talking? What the fuck? That's a madness.
It's not even
I
suspect,
said,
it's
you know what?
guilty.
R.
It's not
Kelly,
suspect,
you're
it's
done
guilty,
now.
bro.
Like, that's it. Like, you know, it's like he's calculating the ages. Alright, so I don't like 12-year-olds. Alright, 14, 15. Now, give me a 16-year-old. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, that's fucked up.
Bro, I know there's 40-year-old
Calculate-
virgins out here, bro, that are firm in it because they can't get the right woman that they
Calculating,
want
man.
or they can't talk or whatever. How can a man that can go any country in the world and touch any woman he wants
And say, how young are we
I don't know,
talking?
like, you're peak, bro. Like, you
Yeah.
get what I mean?
But
You're
I heard
peak,
he
bro.
was touched up by his sister.
Yeah.
It's no excuse, man. I'm
It's
sorry,
no excuse.
cuz I'm cutthroat
It's no
like
excuse.
No, yeah,
but
that's
you know
not
what?
fair now.
You know what?
It's
though?
learned
What?
behaviour,
It's
cuz.
normally a change.
You
It's
can't
normally
do that.
yeah,
That's
it's-
it.
It's nah.
No,
Hurt
that's not
people,
fair, bro.
hurt
He got
people,
molested
cuz.
as a young boy before he knew what his dick was. His dick was getting stroked.
By
and
his sister.
You don't know what he
So
went
you mean
through.
to tell me, so now I'm at age 35, 40, I definitely know the difference between right and wrong. I may have a problem, but I'm not going to go and try and get myself diagnosed because I know, even though I'm conscious that I'm sleeping with younger girls.
You are conscious.
Because I was molested back in the day.
I'm gonna
Now
continue on.
it should be okay in my mind consciously for me to do it. I refuse to accept that, Ras. I'm
like you
sorry.
said, you read that book
I am
yourself.
sorry.
Can I answer to that then?
Two
Two things I'm going to say.
I'm not trying to say I'm not empathetic.
No, I hear you. Two things I'm going to say.
Because obviously I'm not been through it, but I'm not
Two
sympathetic.
things I'm going to say.
But I'm just saying, I don't see it as an excuse.
I hear you.
I'm sorry. I find it hard. But
Two things I'm going to say. No, I hear you, bro. Two things I'm going to say. Wait. Anyone that's been affected by the issues that we're discussing today.
Go on. Let Rustin set us up.
I'm saying you can't pick and choose. Going back to the book you said you read.
Yeah.
About what reflects on you, and what's drilled in you, what's instilled in you.
Yeah.
Not an excuse, but that was done for him. That was all instilled in him. So in his head,
he's right.
He's right.
Yeah, but
and
he
knew.
Yeah.
And he's famous and powerful, so he knows how to.
I'm not disputing that may have been his world, and that's what he had known as normal. But there had come a point when his mind, at some point, 100%, has known that was not right.
A gambler don't
What
even
had
know
happened
they've got an addiction.
Not healed, innit?
It's an addiction.
Because I'm not disputing his addiction, but I'm not saying, and this is where I'm saying it's a fine line, because there are some who are clinically diagnosed as ill. You get me? But there are some who coercely be manipulative. Now this is now I'm not saying
maybe
that
he got into that position so he can be manipulative to young women.
Does anybody know the stats of people that have committed these offences? Like, the people that have committed these offences have, like, 99% have been molested or raped as a child.
99%.
Maybe 95% or something. I'm telling you, most of the people that do rape, most of the people that rape someone have been raped. Whether they use it as an excuse, I'm not going to do that.
So a man who raped a woman has been raped themselves. 95% of them. Is that what you're saying to me?
I never said 95% of man. I said in people that do molesting. So women, man, everything. As a child, they got some kind of... I'm not, I don't mean to be. I sound like that, but I don't mean to be.
But you know what I liked? What you was talking about.
I'm passionate with my thing.
Cuz, you know what I like? What you were saying, like anyone that's been affected and that.
Yeah, I was about to do that, but
do that.
because that's serious. Because we're not counsellors or nothing. So we've got to say, when we're doing all this talk, we've got to say anyone that's been affected by a rape or any of the issues that we've discussed today. We're not professionals, and we're not trying to give you the advice on your life or anything. We're just speaking on our own opinions and each individual opinions, literally. But if you have been affected by any of these situations, go seek legal advice or proper advice, because we haven't got it, but there is people out there that have got the advice for you. Secondly, I'm going to say was about the stats of people that have done these things and have been convicted of it. You could check their background, you could check their childhood. People that abuse their women and just punch them up. They got hit up too much sometimes. There's so much things that leads on to it.
And a lot of people use it as an excuse, though.
That's my point, and he did say that, so I will go to it now. But my point is they use it as an excuse because it has happened to them. So
you know what? Stories I tend to hear is when they're ill, they will lock themselves away and ask for help because they even consciously know that there's a problem. I need help.
You say the word consciously so much. What about the people that are not conscious? That's what you say consciously because
you're
conscious.
You're talking of a conscious
mind. You keep talking from a conscious
perspective. So are you telling me, because listen, regardless of whether it's happened or not, the world has instilled around them in this Western society. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying, Ras. Listen to what I'm saying, Ras. Ras, hear what I'm saying. Hear what I'm saying, Ras. Hear what I'm saying. Yo, regardless, listen, Michael Jackson didn't touch up no girl, touch up no little kids. I'm telling you, Michael Jackson did not. What I personally feel. Did not be touching up no girl.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'm telling you, not the world. I said I'm telling you. It's personal. I think that. You get me? What I'm saying is there is no person, personally, that I feel can be in a situation whereby they are consciously doing things to little children, and unconsciously doing things with little children and do not know that is wrong or that's not right. I'm sorry, in this society, that's not happening, so don't tell me that.
No, I'll tell you, I'm going to ask you.
You mean they're not conscious? Of course they're conscious.
No, they
know it's wrong.
Yeah, but they got done wrong. So they got done wrong. So that's what they do. My brother's like that.
Look,
my own brother.
Stop being... You're
No,
being
my
too
own brother does
big.
that. My own brother
I'm
does
not
that.
disputing that.
Alright,
cuz. I'm just
alright.
saying.
My brother says because this happened to him, I don't care if it's wrong or right. I'm doing it to other people. That's
Alright,
what it is.
alright,
That's what some
alright,
people think like.
Guys.
Whether you call it conscious or unconscious. Some people say I got moved to, so I don't give a fuck about whether you think it's right or wrong. I'm moving to other people.
Guys, hear this.
Simple,
Alright,
bro. Simple.
Yeah, and they can
Like,
have
that's
that.
simple.
They can have
Like,
that opinion.
yeah.
But the bottom line
Yo.
is, consciously in your heart, you know it's wrong. Unless
Me.
you have an
Me.
illness.
Yes.
Unless
and
you
they
have
are.
an illness, is
Alright,
what I'm saying.
alright.
And the illness comes from it happening to you.
Alright, hear
The illness
this.
comes from when you was 4 years old and your
Well,
auntie.
let's give all
and
the
your auntie-
pedophiles freedom.
No.
Alright.
I'm the first to ban them out.
Alright.
No, don't be like that. Don't be
wait.
ignorant now.
That's
Wait,
what
hold
you
on.
sound like, cuz.
Let me finish
One
what you
mic,
said.
one
Let me say what I'm saying.
Alright. Listen.
No.
Let's cut it.
No.
Let's cut this.
No.
One
You're
mic,
just
one
saying.
mic.
You're just saying that
on,
it comes from their thing. So I'm saying that they got affected from when they was child.
I'm not disputing that.
No.
happens.
Stop telling me what you're disputing. Let me finish my sentence, bro.
Let him finish.
Like, so my point is, you're saying that they got affected, they feel wrong or right and all that. I'm just saying if their auntie was doing that to them, that's what they got affected. That's when they got sick. Because they had a 4-year-old penis, hasn't even got hard for the first time with a girl that they like, and the auntie-year-old is working. So they got affected, bro. No, but I'm not giving you facts, bro.
So do you
I'm
think
giving fucking facts, bro.
every single person who's been molested has
No.
become a molester?
No.
So what about them? What about them who didn't, cuz?
Use a strong word, conscious.
What about them who haven't?
I'm gonna answer you everything you said. Use a strong word, conscious.
My
Conscious,
So
straight,
So
conscious.
if they are doing it, they're all unconscious. That's what we're saying.
No, not unconscious. People that are choosing
Where
to
do
do
we
it.
find the? Where's the
Let me
where's the line,
answer.
cuz?
You asked 3 questions.
hello.
You asked 3 questions and don't let me answer one of them.
Yo.
You just asked the question though, bro. You said the first and I said conscious. You know,
Alright,
you're
what's the
gonna-
conclusion? Let's
Alright, no.
I don't know.
Listen.
Yeah.
Alright, listen. I've got another little thing.
No, but you can't get. Oh, I don't
Please,
reason like
please,
this, man.
please.
I don't
this,
reason like
please,
this. I don't
please,
reason like
please,
this, brother.
please.
You can't
No,
judge
but you asked me
conclusions.
3 questions though, fam, and I'm gonna answer it.
Briefly.
I'm not saying that. No, for fuck's sake, brother. I'm not saying that they're not all. I find it hard to remember what I wanted to say already. Like you get me. They're not all unconscious. I'm not saying they're not all unconscious, but conscious is someone trying to do right or wrong. Yeah, so you're consciously trying to do the right thing. Some people are not conscious, even if they know that it's the wrong thing. They're not consciously caring. That's what it is. They're not trying to be conscious. Conscious person is someone that's trying to do the right. Some people don't give a fuck. That's why they walk with knives this long. They're not conscious. I agree. So my people is not everyone has been raped, and not everyone that's been raped is raping other people. No. But there's people that have been raped and are raping other people because they're telling themselves it's the right thing for them. Back to what you said. You set your values on what you said. You said that, bro. So that rapist is not saying his values from what you lot are saying is right. He's saying it from what he said is right. If my brother raped me as a child, I'm doing it what the fuck I want to do to everyone else. That's where they're at.
I'm not disputing that.
That's all I was saying as well. That's
Let me not get it misconstrued. Let me just quickly not get misconstrued. I know time is going, yeah, but let me not get misconstrued. When I said what I said, it was in context according to your values, okay?
Yeah.
Now, your values come from the bigger value is what I was saying, yeah? So when your mum's telling you don't steal, don't talk back, these are things that have been instilled from the bigger picture. And I'm saying is, yeah, this has happened to that specific individual. And I hear that. And that's what's been instilled in them. But what I'm saying is, there is a societal value that has been deeming it as wrong. So consciously, I feel, I'm not saying that some of them don't give a fuck because of what's happened. I'm not disputing that, cuz. I'm not disputing that. What I'm saying is, I think within the heart, unless you have a problem or an illness, I think within the heart, they convictingly know it's wrong, cuz. That's all I'm saying. Now, whether someone wants to argue that, I can't speak on behalf of them because I'm not necessarily that person. But I'm just saying, personally, that's how I feel about the situation. You get me?
Yeah, but
All right,
that was my
big
point.
up
I was
you,
saying
man.
there was different parts of it. That's my point. So there's some that consciously done it, but a lot of them have been affected. A lot of them haven't been affected. There's people that just rape for the sake of, I just want that and I can't have it, so I'm going to take it.
All right.
So do you get what I
All
mean?
right.
It's all different aspects.
Man them.
Great show you used to.
What a show. What a show, cuz.
funny.
I lie?
That was
Right.
5 minutes, man.
Unalive.
Question.
Innit?
Cuzzy, should R. Kelly be cancelled? Wait, are you cancelling R. Kelly?
It's not about cancelling. I don't listen to R. Kelly.
So are you start listening
I
to
don't
him?
listen to R. Kelly.
No.
You're not cancelling him?
No.
Oh my God, I
Are
can't
you-
work
are you-
with
are
this
you
guy, you
cancelling
know. This guy that wants to be so conscious and but
Are
you're
you
going to play R. Kelly, but you go home.
People, cuz. That's what I'm saying. I'm not paying for the same mistake more than once. Like I said, forgiveness, move on, cuz. You get me? I'm
know
just
what I
saying
like?
musically,
I
I
like when a
appreciate the
man
music.
says something and he just sticks by it and stands by it. I don't like when a man just says, yeah, but I'm going to play R. Kelly after.
What, did I say I'm not playing R. Kelly?
No, but you're on
did I ever
everyone
say
else.
that?
You said
I've always been backing
No,
R. Kelly, cuz.
No,
What
you
are you
didn't.
talking about? I've
Yes,
said I
he
play his
said he's
music.
on everyone. They should know consciously what they're doing. Now, what the fuck are you talking about, bruv? So what about R. Kelly? So about R. Kelly?
Alright, let's wrap it up.
Am I wrong? He just said they should consciously know what they're doing.
Right.
Everyone knows right or wrong. 3 seconds ago,
wrap it up.
3 minutes ago, 3 minutes ago, no, I'm good with my time, bro. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. 3 minutes ago, he said everyone should know what they're doing consciously. When I go home, I'm playing R. Kelly. I hear you, bro. Bless.
I don't understand why does that go against Russ?
It doesn't.
Russ, you missed it.
It doesn't.
Camera. Quest. I forgive you.
Yeah. I never missed it, bro. I never missed it.
Russ, and I forgive you.
I forgive people. I forgive people.
So you
Man
forgive
ain't
R.
trying.
Kelly?
Huh?
You forgive him? Or you say you're
Cause
forgiving
not
in
that
general?
I need to
general.
forgive him. What I'm saying is,
The parents, I apologize to the parents one time as well.
I do apologise to
You
the
got a
parents of what's
relationship
happened.
with
I'm not
R. Kelly,
disputing
fam.
that
Yeah,
what
that's
he's
what I'm
done
saying.
is
You
not
have to
wrong.
do that, man.
And don't ever try and put that in this. And you know what?
No, they're
truth
listening.
will-
They
the
could
truth will
listen.
come,
So
you
we
get
have
me?
to say it.
You will hear what I've said. I'm not condoning his behaviour.
I know that for a fact.
I'm not
I
disputing
know
that
that
he
for
did
a
what he
fact.
did. You get me? I
You're
think
talking
it's
about
wrong.
music, though.
I was just saying, in terms of his music,
Yeah, I'm not
there's
gonna
certain
cancel it.
songs I won't bang because they have a
Alright.
personal affiliation, as I said.
Yeah.
But there's certain songs I would, and I stick by that.
Yeah, no,
But
fam.
Because-
you say that, but
How do you know which one he was doing the rituals to?
Cause the mic.
yeah, I thought we're done. But
Matthew,
I think
don't
Quest
worry.
says that, but I don't really
Huh?
see you going in your
Hit the mic.
That's
phone
full, that's
book to
full.
look
So
for
I'm
R.
using
Kelly
it first
songs.
now.
Leave
I
it.
said I
It's
can't
full,
see you
it's
actually.
full.
I say you would listen to him. I don't see you actually going in your.
No, I wouldn't
Playlist,
do
listen
that. No,
to
I
it.
wouldn't do that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
So
I wouldn't do
clarify that you would listen, but
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
not
yeah.
searching
No,
your
no,
phone.
no,
That's what I'm saying.
yeah. I'm not into it like that.
I just want to do the outro on it.
Is it gonna corrupt? I know you
No,
can
no, I'm
edit.
gonna take it. Just remind me to take it out.
Okay, cool. All right, cool. Let's do it outro then.
I'm gonna hit the record button. Yeah.
Why you
So
don't
they hit
switch?
already.
You got your little packets.
Go.
What's at this?
Go, cuz.
Yo, this has been a big episode. I got my Coldie back.
Come on, we're here.
Got my Coldie back. Obviously, Big Quest, Big Ras. Great episode. This has been magnificent. Thank everyone for watching when you decide to watch or when it comes out. And as Ras was saying as well, for those affected by this is just our opinion. And yeah, peace and love to everyone.
Peace and love, man.
Yeah.
Any problems, just call Matthew. And remember that time you and Keith came to my house that time and your mum was late home and your mum sent you to your dad's in Southampton. Facts or not, Keith? Huh? Facts or not? I was an hour later now. Mum sent you to live in Southampton.
Cool.
French Prince of Bel-Air.
Do you know what? I didn't know if there was gonna be much
that
scope
was
on this.
quite
topic.
Oh,
I
you
think it did
killed
well.
me, you know.
Go far.
You said, I forgive him. Like you said, brethren.
Yeah, but
I forgive him.
You don't get the contrast. He was just budding out. Anyone that's been affected by a rape and they're choosing to rape it, but you consciously know what's right or wrong.
Keith, you
They
say
got
pictures?
moved to as a 4-year-old and he was budding them out and then said, "Oh, Kelly, you're
No, but
good."
what I'm saying
You're
is
blessed.
those people who have been affected in their mind ain't well, cuz. That's what I'm saying.
R. Kelly's
Those are the
very well.
difference.
R. Kelly's very well.
That's my point.
No, he's
But-
not, bro. I'm being sarcastic,
He's
bro.
bro.
Are you alright, bro?
thought
I think R. Kelly knew what he was doing, blood. I'm just saying.
He said,
But
how
he's
man-
young are we
well,
talking?
he's sick. If he has to do it with a 12-year-old, he can get any girl in the world.
He said, how
can
young
go.
we talking?
He can go get any celebrity in the world.
Because I think
R.
they
Kelly-
lulled him into their world. You give me? That was their world and they lulled him.
I agree with that as well.
You give me? It wasn't that he weren't well, cuz like these paedophiles who lock them and ask themselves for help.
What, the
and
young
be like-
girls or the
The
agents
men,
and all that?
blood, that call up to helplines and say, I need help. Like, I can't stop thinking about little children. You give me? I need help. Come and help me, please. They lock themselves.
I understand exactly what you're saying, but you know what? A gambler, a drug addict, they don't believe they got a problem.
Yeah, they used to look at me and way But now they look at me and wave now. Wave now. They say that I'ma go for it. I go for it. I so want it. I so want